Hyenas are mammals in the hyena family, native to sub-Saharan Africa. The species are divided into spotted hyenas, striped hyenas, brown hyenas, and ground wolves, with the spotted hyena being the most familiar to us. They are nicknamed the scavengers of the meadows because they scavenge for the carcasses of dead animals. While it's true that carcasses are their primary food source, they are also surprisingly good hunters. In the case of spotted hyenas, they travel in packs, so they often work together to hunt larger prey such as buffalo and zebra. They are in constant conflict with lions because their activity radiuses overlap. Because they travel in packs, even a lion is never an easy opponent. In fact, it's not uncommon in Africa for a pack of hyenas to kill and eat a weaker lion. Even prey taken by a leopard, which usually travels alone, can be swooped down on and taken by a pride. Similar carcass scavengers, bald eagles and jackals, seem to share their food without much conflict. Many people think they're small, but they can be surprisingly large, with spotted hyenas weighing up to 80 kilograms. This puts them second only to lions among African carnivores, and similar to or slightly larger than leopards. They live in groups of up to 100 individuals, led by females, so they're big hunters, and there's a sort of hierarchy within the group. This has some similarities to human society. For example, if a mother has a certain amount of status within the herd and dies, the cubs that followed her will inherit that status. Conversely, cubs born to parents with lower status are said to be less likely to survive and reproduce. The alpha male enjoys great status within the group, but if his role is misplaced, the group may rebel and kill or exile him. This interesting hierarchy in hyena society is still a subject of study among many scholars. Hyenas have a strong negative image due to their eerie cries and unsavory appearance. However, they are very valuable to nature because they clean up the carcasses of animals in Africa. There's a bird with a very impressive butt on its head, and its name is Hoopoe. I'm sure many of you haven't heard of it. The Hoopoe is a small bird with a body length of 28 centimeters and a wingspan of 15 centimeters. It's brown in color, except for its long black bill. The feathers on the top of its head are large and long, allowing it to stand up freely. It sits on the ground and stands upright when alert or startled. In Korea, it is a summer bird that can be found in the central part of the country, but it is not very common. It breeds in trees in the wilderness, and occasionally on the roofs and under the eaves of inhabited houses. The Hoopoe lays between 5 and 8 eggs from April to June, which the female incubates alone for between 10 and 20 days. The young leave the nest within 27 days of hatching. The Hoopoe looks as unique as its unique name. I'd love to meet them in Korea.